on Super Shopper, I will tell you how to shop for a figment of your imagination. An imagination that can be wild and last you a lifetime. It can be in plush colors and complicated designs. Confused? Well, let's just walk into ink where your imagination is turned into art.
Hey guys, I'm Tarun from Ink the Tattoo Studio and you're here with me on Super Shopper. I'm going to be telling you guys everything about tattooing, what you need to know, how to select a design, how to go about select the right studio with the clean hygiene and everything, and how the tattooing is done from the start to the finish and how to take care of a tattoo when it heals.
Yes, that's true. We are taking you tattoo shopping this time. Well, you might think what's there to know about tattoos, but you will be surprised to know how much goes into getting a tattoo done.
Tattoos started off as a fashion accessory in Chennai basically. People did not know what tattoos exactly meant. They went ahead with the Tamil word called pache, which actually meant tattooing. So that's how they knew. I got clients coming in and asking me, do you do paches? That's tattooing. And I was like, yes. And then we started explaining them. We started, telling the clientele what exactly is the difference between a pache and tattoo. Both are kind of similar, but it's got slight difference, like the more artistic feel, clean needles, clean ink caps, wearing of gloves, the safety and hygiene procedures are taken care of. So if you want to get a tattoo done, first decide on what kind of design you want. Does it mean something to you? Yes, if you want to carry it off as a fashion accessory, you can even get a random tribal work that would just look cool on your arm or anywhere that you want it.
A form of body art, tattoos serve as decoration and as a form of self-expression, but over time have also gained a tag of being a fashion statement. There can be ample reasons why one gets a tattoo. Some get it to be cool, to flaunt, and to make a statement. Some use it for self-expression, some for the memory of their loved ones, and some as a sign of rebellion. But what we fail to realize is that while getting a tattoo, there needs to be a lot of forethought. That's why I'm here to guide you through all what you need to know about tattooing.
This is a design that we are going to be tattooing today. I have a client here who selected a deck of cards basically. The ace, king, queens, jacks and tens of spades. Spades being the highest and the top five actually numbers. So he tells life is like a pack of cards, you never know which card you're going to open. So this is kind of a meaningful tattoo to him. It might not be, someone might find it foolish, someone might find it dumb, but to this guy it holds a real meaning. So that's why I tell you that personalize your tattoos, think on what you'll need and you'll get the right design.
The hardest part is to decide what tattoo you want to get. If you already know your mind, that's great, as half your worry is taken care of. But if you don't, think and think before you finalize upon one. To start off, you can look at different tattoo designs in books or online, and you can also ask around. But ask yourself this: will you get bored of your tattoo? Once that's clear, decide where to get it. Before you pick a tattoo studio, make sure they maintain all hygiene standards and are fully equipped. Visit different studios and figure out which one suits all your required criteria. Ensure that the studio is tidy and clean and sterilized equipment is used. You surely don't want to end up with an infection. And the best way to know about a studio is to ask those who have already paid it a visit.
What we're going to do now is we're going to open a fresh needle. This is what a client is supposed to look at when he comes in. We show to all our clients that we use fresh seal needles. We break the seal in front of them to put in the equipment. The very fact that you never know what kind of diseases some other person is carrying. So we don't want to go ahead and pass them on to any other person. We use fresh needles, fresh gloves, fresh ink caps. We just pour the ink and place the ink bottles back so that there's no infection passed on to any other equipments, ink bottles or anything for that matter. We use covers for our equipments also for the very fact that you never know when ink particles they fly around. So you never know what kind of diseases or anything that you're giving to another person. And if we don't want to take that from another tattooist, as a tattooist, I don't want to give it to someone else.
And that's why I chose Ink, the tattoo studio. The studio is tidy and the tattoo artist is easy to have a conversation with. Tarun is the only tattoo artist here and apart from tattooing, also does body piercing. Ink, the tattoo studio began in 2008 and what began as a passion for Tarun is now his profession. It's not just the tattoo studio but even the tattoo artist that's really important. You have to pick a tattoo artist who is certified. And now let's ask Tarun what else you have to keep in mind while picking your tattoo artist. So Tarun, what else do they have to keep in mind while choosing their tattoo artist?
First of all, you have to see if the tattoo artist is certified to do tattoos. Tell you, go talk to your tattoo artist for the first 10-15 minutes. Know on how, if he's on the same level as you are, to think, he can give you the right thing. If the rapport is good, go ahead and get the tattoo done.
Like this client, you can get a simple black and white tattoo, maybe with a little grey, or you can go for a colourful one. But you're bound to hear people say that colour is not good and can cause irritation and infection. Don't worry, here the artist uses organic colours which are absolutely safe to be used on skin. The tattoo is finally done and now the more important part is what comes after, the aftercare. So Tarun, tell us how to take care of tattoo once it's done.
See, getting a tattoo done is the easiest part. Aftercare, you have to be really careful, that because it's something like a wound. When you get a tattoo done, it's basically like a wound. So you go ahead, take care of a tattoo like how you take care of a wound. When you fall down, you get scrapes, you get bruises. It's something similar to that. You get scalpings on the tattoo. We would advise you not to peel off your scalp. There's no peeling of the scalps, no scratching the area, no pricking on it for the next about 5 to 7 days. No swimming, no sea, no gymming.
So Tarun, your tattoo is done. How do you feel getting your 6th tattoo?
Well, I'm really happy. It has come out even better than I expected. It's really nice and I really thank Tarun for his really good work.
So the removal process is even more painful than getting a tattoo done. It's like there are two methods of removing. One is the laser, which is expensive. Again, it costs you at least about somewhere between 30,000-40,000 to remove it. And plastic surgery, which will cost you at least in lakhs to remove it. So think about it, get it done, or if you really want it done for that point, get it done, and then if you want to modify it later on, you can get it modified.
If you're wondering whether to get a tattoo or not, just walk into a tattoo studio. But make sure you've thought it through because the tattoo becomes an integral part of who you are.